Hi, Bashar. How are
And
you?
a you good day. Perfect, and you?
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do.
It is our pleasure.
My question is regarding my feeling.
Of what?
Okay. I am dealing with my spirit for a very long time now. And lately I have a feeling. We're talking about all that is. We are all that is.
Yes.
We have everything. We know everything. Everything
You
is.
know what you need to know. Yes.
Yeah, we know. But there is in a place we all have the ability or the ability to know everything.
No, no,
because
no, 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 no. You don't need to know everything. You only need to know everything that's relevant to be you.
Okay.
You don't need right now to know what's going on the fifth planet of a star system 1,500 light years away. You don't need to know that. So you don't, because it's not relevant for you to be you. But you can know everything you need to know to be you.
Okay. So if I think I know what I need to know to be me,
If you know that you know, not think you know, if you know that you know what you need to know right now, then you just keep going. You just keep acting on your passion because you know it will allow you to know more of what you need to know. It's an automatic, self-perpetuating, self-guiding, self-expanding system.
okay. So regarding the self-expanding system,
Yes.
if there is, I know there is never a limit. It's an infinite thing.
No, no, no. There are limitations based on what you have chosen to experience. Yes, ultimately, it is infinite.
Yeah.
But again, within the parameters of your physical reality, there are finite limitations that define that experience. Again, you don't necessarily need to experience certain things that aren't relevant for being you.
Okay.
So that's a limitation, but it's a positive one because it allows you to experience what you need to experience as this version of all that is.
Okay. So I'm talking about the unlimited. Okay. The
All right, well, that's
ultimate.
different.
Okay. So we are here to have an experience and to find about who we are and then to get
Yes.
closer and closer in the way that we choose to the unlimited.
Yes.
Okay. So the question that I am having lately is, if this is where we're going,
Yes.
why is all this process about? Why do we have to go through all
Because
this?
you need to forget who you are in order to remember who you are from a different point of view.
Okay.
Because that's the only way you can change, is to not be in a timeless state. In a timeless state, nothing changes. You have to create the parameter, the framework of space and time and change in order to discover something different about yourself, a new angle, a new perspective of yourself. That's how you grow, because the structure of existence never changes, ever. That's fixed. What changes is your perspective, your experience of the structure that never changes. That's what process is for, to discover yourself from a new perspective,
And
to
then,
reinvent yourself, redefine yourself, rediscover yourself.
and then what?
And you keep doing it on different levels forever, because expansion never ends. It's all about having more and more and more experiences that allow you to discover more and more and more of who you are from new, different perspectives, so you can keep expanding as all that is. Never ends. Isn't it fun to know that the fun never ends?
Yes, it is fun.
Well,
to know.
then, why should it end?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yes? Does that help?
Yeah.
Are you
Thank
sure?
very much. Yeah.
All right. Are you having fun?
Yes, I am.
All right. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, before we continue, please understand, when we talk about these things, and as someone mentioned earlier, the idea of the purpose of this and the purpose of that, it's not really what you understand as a choice being made for all that is to experience itself this way. This is just what it is. It's its nature to be this. It's not going, I think I will experience myself as a bunch of reflections of myself that go on forever. It's not a choice in that sense. This is just its nature. This is what it is. It's what everything is made of. Does that make sense? All right.
Hi, Bashar. Hi, Bashar.
And a you good day.
So I was wondering, I actually recently moved to Los Angeles
All right.
to pursue a career in acting.
Do you understand that if you are pursuing it, you won't catch it?
Oh, okay.
You're not pursuing, you are an actor.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
Keep it present.
Okay.
All right? Then you can allow what needs to come to you, to manifest. So don't pursue, be.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And?
That totally makes sense. I guess
I know, that's why I said it. And? Anything else?
I guess I was just wondering if I was on the right path, but now it seems silly to
You
ask,
do
but...
what you do because it excites you to do it. You do it for its own sake. You don't do it because of what you think it will get you. Okay. That makes your excitement conditional. Oh. When you do it for its own sake because you are so passionate about it, you can't imagine doing anything else. You do it in all the ways that you are capable of doing it. You use your imagination to do it as often as you can, in as many ways as you can, whether you have an audience or not, because it's what drives you, it's what you're passionate about. That's when you create the highest probability of opportunities to come to you to allow you to express it in other ways. But if you do it only because of what you think needs to happen from it, what you think it will get you, what you think is supposed to happen, you're slowing the entire process down because you're making your excitement conditional on what happens on the outside instead of just determining for yourself what's true. That's how it works. That's the paradox. Yes?
Yes.
And?
Yes. I also sing and I like playing guitar and writing songs. So
same idea.
Same idea.
Do it because that's your passion.
Okay.
You don't need another reason. When you simply choose the state you prefer for its own sake, regardless of what's going on outside and around you, then you have truly, truly changed and are truly in alignment with your natural frequency. Then the outer reality reflection, which is only a reflection, can't help but reflect that back to you in any number of ways. But if you absolutely insist that it must happen a certain way, then you're actually closing the door through which it could happen in ways greater than you could possibly have imagined.
Okay.
So the insistence on a particular outcome is actually a limitation. Even though many of you think, oh no, this is the best possible thing that could happen to me. Right. That's not necessarily true.
Okay.
And you don't know what might be better, but your higher mind does. So get into the state of your passion, get into the state of your excitement, use a visualization if you wish to as a symbol or representation of an ideal reality expression, but don't insist that it has to look that way. Sometimes it might, but many times it might not. So when you insist on it, you are preventing the higher mind from actually delivering what could even be better. Make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
And then when you do that, you are acting as yourself.
Okay.
Does that help you?
It does. And it's fine that I follow both passions, even though...
Again, follow the thread.
Right, okay.
You will not always be able to act to the same degree on things that might seem to contain the same amount of excitement. Or if they seem absolutely identical and you can't tell which path to go down, flip a coin. You might as well. Sometimes you will reveal to yourself which one you actually prefer because you say, all right, heads I'll take path A, tails I'll take path B. And it comes up heads and you go, oh darn, I really wanted path B. And then you'll know. But if it really doesn't seem to make a difference, then take either, act on either to the best of your ability. If that is not the best path of least resistance for you, the path will contain the information you need to turn you back around to the other path. Okay. It's a self-guiding, self-perpetuating principle.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yes, that helps a lot.
Do you feel a little bit lighter?
I do. I do feel a little bit lighter.
All right. Yeah. Because when you allow existence to work for you as it's designed to, then you don't have to expend so much effort trying to make things happen. You can allow them to happen because you know that if you stay in the state you prefer, that's truly your natural state, whatever unfolds is exactly what's supposed to happen in perfect timing. And if you always maintain that it's there for a positive reason, no matter how it looks, you will always get a positive and beneficial effect from it, no matter how the situation may have been originally generated, no matter what else anyone thinks about it or what their opinion may be. You, by giving it a positive meaning, will always generate a positive experience for yourself. Does that help?
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Please understand, all of you, these are not just wishful thoughts. These are not just aphorisms. This is a description of the way existence actually works. These are not opinions. We're just describing to you what we observe because we can see the structure of existence. It's just a description. That's all. Use the machine as it is built to be used because it works for you whether you know it or not in everything you do. But it's up to you to decide whether the machine reinforces the negative beliefs or the positive ones. It doesn't care because it ultimately unconditionally supports you in whatever you say is true for you. You're the boss. Make a decision. That's all you need to do.
Hi.
Andrew, you good day.
Thank you. So I think you may have just answered my question.
All right.
So I was listening and thinking of the question that I wanted to ask.
Yes.
And what I realized when I just netted out is that I don't trust that if I act in my highest excitement,
Yes.
that it will actually lead to where I want it to.
Now put that in the reverse terminology.
Okay.
What do you trust? Because you're always trusting something. It's just that you're trusting in a negative instead of a positive.
Right.
So you said, I don't trust the positive. That means you're trusting the negative.
Yeah, that's so
Why?
true.
Why do you trust the negative more than the positive outcome?
I think at this point, it's belief and habit.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But what is it about that belief that says that the outcome you don't prefer is the one that's more likely to happen? Why do you believe that? Why do you trust that to be true instead of what you prefer to be true? Why?
It's less about the outcome as it is the mechanism. Like I think if
Yes.
I work hard or I do certain things that it will lead to an outcome.
Well, of course it will lead to an outcome.
Right.
But will it be the outcome you prefer? And again, working hard is something you can enjoy doing. It doesn't have to be a struggle. It doesn't have to be strife. There doesn't have to be resistance. There will be challenges, of course. Challenges are how you grow. But challenges are positive if you wish them to be, if you choose them to be. So the idea is that, yes, of course you will work. But as you say on your planet, a labor of love is no labor at all. So it's okay to work, and that will generate an outcome. And if you stay in the state you prefer, the outcome will be reflective of it, even though you may not really know what that outcome will be.
Yeah.
Even if what pops up in front of you as an outcome is something you don't prefer, it's there for a reason that you can use to create the outcome you do prefer. So it's not that we're saying anything that pops up is exactly what you prefer. Don't misunderstand. We're saying that things can pop up that are not what you prefer, but you can use them in a positive way to manifest what you do prefer without insistence that it has to look a certain way. Does that make more sense?
Yeah. No, that's really good.
All right.
That's really good.
Is that helping?
Yeah. No, that was really nice. Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
One other question. Do we all have a team of non-physical?
Yes, you do. You all have staff.
We all have staff that we're able to leverage and...
Well, leverage may not be the term. That might be more appropriate. But yes, they are on your team. They are helping. They are guiding. They are doing everything they can. But they will not do it for you.
Right.
And the idea is that they do their job best when they remain relatively unobtrusive and allow you to become your own best guide. But they will guide you. They are always guiding you. It's up to you to pay attention to the fact that you're always receiving guidance. It's not up to them to give you more than they're giving because they can't. They give you everything that they can give you. It's up to you to pay attention to what you're being given more.
Right.
Yes?
Okay. Yeah, I got that.
Does that help?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Bashar.
Good day, good day.
It is Victoria, and it's wonderful to meet with you.
And you as well, Moon Pie.
I have a couple things that I'd like to talk to you about.
Yes.
The first is I have found a place that I have landed, per se, so I have moved to.
Which is?
I am very close to Joshua Tree at this time.
All right.
Yes. And I'm starting to get to know the place a little bit better.
Joshua Tree will transform you into someone else, into another aspect of your being.
Right. I feel that. And it's funny because this is one of the, I never expected to land here. So it is different. But that's okay. And I'm still learning the land. And I was wondering if you had anything that you would recommend checking out in the park while I am here.
One moment. There is a type of desert mouse that making a connection to this animal in some way, shape, or form, whether it is indigenous to the area or not, but represents an environment similar to that area, would create the proper vibration to allow you to experience a type of connection that will draw you deeper into the earth and help you understand a connection to the natural world that will allow you to receive communications more strongly to your heart from Gaia, from Mother Earth, in a way that will transform your perspective on many things in the physical world with regard to the energies you can perceive from different people and different environments that will guide you to your true self. We are given to say this in this way specifically by higher guides and higher mind. End of transmission for that subject.
Thank you so much. And thank you to the higher guides and guardians. I appreciate that. And I will explore that.
All right.
Also, as you know, the Day of the Dead, Halloween, All Saints Day has passed. And
All Souls.
And All Souls, yes, thank you. And for this day, I did like a ceremonial altar, like for my ancestors. Yes. Very simple. But I was contemplating, honoring their memory and their life. And I was thinking about how like more have passed on to spirit now, and how I know we're all connected, but it shifts my perspective on life in certain ways and the future.
How so?
Well, I feel like seeing their lives and then reflecting like on my life, and I'm like, okay, as I'm passing and living life, what essence am I leaving upon the planet?
Yes.
And that's just, it's become more important and more like of a focal point to me.
Yes, this is one of the reasons why it was recommended to get in touch with that particular small desert mouse. It is the essence of humbleness.
Oh, very interesting. Okay. So that being said, I was wondering on this during this time period where the veils are thin, is obviously it's a time that we can connect with animal earth or animal spirits that have passed on, families that has passed on, but is it also a time where we can connect to other galactic, say, races or dimensional time periods because the veil is thinner outside of, yeah, okay, outside of just the human type of.
Absolutely. Now, again, these things are always available, but when you say the veil is thinner, it's simply the representation archetypally of the collective consciousness's willingness and ability to open up to other realities.
Right, right. Okay. Thank you for that.
The willingness to open up to other realities. The willingness to open up to other realities. Take that into your dreams and see what blossoms when you plant that seed.
I will. And it's funny because you mentioned dreams, and I haven't been remembering my dreams lately, and I feel the need to remember them more. So
when you get back to being your true self in your true heart and your true core vibration, you will.
Thank you, Bashar. I truly appreciate you and all of you.
Our deep appreciation for you as well. Good day, Moon Pie.
Good day.